I hear the countdown, and that means we are jumping in. Very nice. All right, getting info, starting things out on the CT side. Nouns starting things out on the T side. For their own map pick, let us get right into it. Dia gonna be tapping away for the first kill of the round. Nouns not gonna be allowed out from long here. Where are the nades? Nouns not throwing any nades. They're just trying to get out dry. The flash does fly in, and Classia does hit the trade, and out there, not in a position to answer right back. That is going to allow Nouns some space here and along, but Marky will get the kill onto Peeping. That's a big player down, but Classia and Cryptic answer back. Marky bulldozed on the site, and it's just CJ remaining against his former team. Good kill to start things off. 1 versus 3, down to a 1 versus 2. Looking for more. Looking for just a little bit more before he dives into the site. Ooh, the pop-up from the boxes does push CJ over to ramp. Can he hit the shots? No, he cannot. It's Junior. Close the door in his face. Nouns will open things up with a solid pistol round. Mostly solid pistol round. We do get a disconnect from Marky, so I imagine we're about to get a tech pause here. There it is. The disconnects have been something. Like, we've been disconnecting from the CSTV. It's been a day. All right, so what's going to be the plan here for Nouns? We do get the reconnect. Dia and Marky both picking up the scouts for getting info. That could be trouble for Nouns. Long angles of Dust2. Definitely a beneficial place to be picking up that rifle. Getting info, they've been really into the 4 spies. Oh, spotting the player in Suicide, and Cryptic gonna be feeling the pain, getting tagged. You just hear all the times that this rings out. And no, the horror. It goes in. Dare looking for the shots with the 5-7, but will be erased. CJ trades back. It is an absolute massacre. Dia and Marky putting these scouts to solid use. Dia has to pull out the USP. The players at close range, and it's Cryptic to finalize. Now News. 1 versus 2 to save this 4 spy. I'm going to be planted in just a moment. Cryptic going for the tap. Use repositioning over to window, but will be spotted by the player car, and it's Cryptic once again to clean up. Rifles should be picked on up here for Nouns, and going to be a 2-0 start once again. No sound? What do you mean? You don't have sound? No. Oh. Nouns making a solid run of it. This has been last game as well. This time, they're going to make their way on out towards long quickly, make their voices heard here. Ooh, Rush probably heard those players in lower. Yeah, picking up the scout again. I've seen this a bit, where you force by the scout, and if it doesn't work, you just do it again. Ooh, though. The Deagle. They're just pushing on up. Gonna put Junior right down. If there's anything North American players can do, it is one tap with the Deeg. If there's anything we do properly, we're not gonna miss that shot from heaven to hut on Nuke with a Deeg. It's just not gonna happen. Not naming any names. But you can always kind of count on it. Ooh, CJ did hear you fall back, but still gonna get that kill onto Rush. Not saying any names in chat. Ooh, Mac 10 gonna get involved for lower. Cryptic just putting players down. Dare answers back. So this Deeg with a ton of impact on the round. Now, actually getting info with a solid chance on this retake. Got to get through Peeping's AK first, and he's going to slam the door shut. 2 kills already, and Dia just looking for something to hold on to. Just looking for something to hold on. There's a song that I'm thinking of. Hold on, I gotta think of the song. Oh, it's a house song. Getta and Morton. Anyway, good kill for Dia, and we do get another disconnect. Oh, but he's back. He's back. We're fine. We get the buy-in here. The big thing that Getting Info are doing is they're keeping the economy very, very close. You can see that Nouns, they've been winning, but they are... Cryptic is stuck with the Mac 10. Junior's got the spawn, but not quite the timing. Nouns making a big push up towards mid. I have a lot of options. So starting to get aggressive over towards long. I just hold for the lurk. Rush going to be called upon to battle this. Meanwhile, Markey possibly spotted, at the very least chipped by the HE. Is going to be called out, and Getting Info going to start to get into position to hold for Cat. Meanwhile, Rush puts the molly down. Does force News back. The information is conveyed here. Now Getting Info starting to get active on the rotations. They've still got 2 over towards B. Smokes should give them all the tells that they need. This one is going to be a Cat push. Although, Dare going to put a good shot down early on here. That's the Mac 10 eliminated. Start off this round, but Rush answers back onto Dia, and they know there's a player lurking here. CJ, good kill onto Classia. Window going to be checked. Oh, Junior answers back onto Markey, but can't hold on, and it's just Rush all alone. A massacre in mid. Bit of a blunder, really. Nouns, they fall to the cross. Rush has to go down before the time ends. It's going to be a 3-1 score line. It sucks because that was the first time we've had the op out from Junior. He was able to get a kill with it, but now Noun's going to be battling from behind, even with a 3-round advantage. That op going to be more than happily picked up by DEA. Smoke put down will block off the cross, and Junior showing he is just as proficient with the scout as he is with that AWP. Yeah. Spotting for the players coming into B, and that's going to be easy shots as the players emerge from upper tons. Cryptic needs to be careful here. 2 players spotted and a 3rd from doors. Aggression from all directions. Classia, though, able to respond with aplomb. Opens a lot of options here for Nouns. Rush making a lot of noise out on A. GettingInfo seeming to think that this might be the push. We do have Dia holding for B. Getting a little bit of the runaround given. Rush does pick up the AK. He's managed to make a little bit of a nuisance of himself. Dare now on site. Who has a couple of opportunities. Spots the elbow and the back of the head, and that will be more than enough. Now Klassia has to do this all alone. Running bomb out. Ooh, right up ramp. Good dink onto the player on site. That is not enough to get the kill. Pull out the Tech 9 out of ammo, and it's not going to be enough. The USP for DEA. Flatten the final player of Nouns. That's going to shut the economy for the Nouns side down pretty handily here. Junior still going for the scout buys. Which again, it is Dust2. The scout is plenty viable. Not going to feel sad to be using that whatsoever. Is smoked off, so see if the push onto Cat is any more successful for these pistols. Cryptic already cracked down to 15 HP, likely the leg from the AWP. I don't bet on these games. And I typically will time out for betting talk. My fingers are busy with observing right now, or I would type it in. All 5 for Nouns. Heading on in through Cat. Junior with the first onto Marky. Dare answers back, but the Flash is doing a good job at keeping him back. News gonna make a big mess of Nouns and will close this one out in the favor of GettingInfo, but the bomb plant gonna be huge here for Nouns. GettingInfo will even this one out at 3. Now, we did see this happen with lag on Nuke. Different team, different map, but similar score lines. Never know how things are gonna go. Oh, okay. Sorry. Not watching the scouter is always going to be an issue. Junior just slaps the first. Oh, looking for the second, but not going to be the case. Marky answers back and peeping here to bowl over GettingInfo. This one not looking so good. Dare does respond, but it's still a 3 versus 2. Ooh, General Kenobi. And Dare continuing to make a nuisance of himself. Continuing to make this one awkward. Rush spots the elbow, catches the rifle. Looking for another through the doors, tapping away. Dare down to 52 HP in the clutch. Oh, catches Cryptic. Moving over to the site. That's the bomb down as well. But Rush will have the timing for window. And Nouns going to make this one the lead once again. Now, the economy. The economy is the big thing to call out here for the side of GettingInfo. They are going to be able to buy back in. Look to tie things up once again. And Dia continuing to hit shots on this op down mid. More than happy to be fighting this time after time. Ooh, Flash goes in, but doesn't hit Rush. Marky going to be scratching his head a little bit on this one. There is the op out for Junior, but Dia not going to reveal himself, just taking the demon angle through the doors. taking the man advantage back in the favor of Getting Info. Now News gonna extend that lead. 2 versus 4 on Nouns' side for the attack. Creeping on up long, but Getting Info. Their info quite good on this one. Dia in position to catch a player unprepared. Expecting the nade out. Oh, Rush with a beautiful double. Cracks down 2. Looking for a third. Dare with a kill, but Rush always not going to let Dia escape. Dia down on 1 HP. 1 HP from death, and that's the 5k, the ace for Rush. Gosh, I was observing incorrectly on that one. Rush is definitely, he's like, guys, I don't know if we told you. We have a coach that is basically a legend in the scene and a major winner. Not to mention, former EG player. And a fantastic IGL in Classia, in Cryptic. We got this. Guys, we got this. We just go kill. Go kill strategy is called. And, well, it works. Not a whole lot else to say. Ooh, Dare may be caught in mid here. Yeah, able to claim 1, but now has the weight of the whole team on his shoulders. Will fall to the op of Junior. This one looking pretty clean from Nouns. Looking very good so far. 6-3 on their T side. All right, we've got the scout out for Dia. I gotta make sure to spectate whenever someone has the scout, because it just feels like a highlight machine whenever it's in these players' hands. See if that is the case. Spots Junior, doesn't hit the shot. Nouns going to take that opportunity and make themselves known on the A-bomb site. It's going to be News. Try. Stop them out from long. Does have a lot of backup. The rotations already all flying in. Junior tagged. Nouns repelled through the double doors. Molly down, doesn't quite catch Dare, but, or it does, but he'll have the smoke for it. Meanwhile, Cryptic already on the B-bomb site and Getting Info. Seem to be aware of just that fact. They'll spot him by bricks, and it is going to allow Markey to reclaim the B-bomb site for the side of Getting Info. Man advantage as well. Now the round gets a little more technical for Nouns. Let's get a little more interesting. Nouns still looking to cut this map in half. Sending players on in through mid, but without the smoke, this one gets awkward. Classia goes 1 for 1. Ooh, Markey mollied out, but the players on mid for Nouns all taken care of. Now, the players on site going to be all that Getting Info have left. 2 versus 3 for Nouns. CJ just standing on top of tower, drops the bomb, and Junior unable to hold on. Getting Info take a 4th and will give themselves just 2 more rounds to bring this one back into their favor. 1 more buy. All the economy for Nouns can handle. So if they can win this, they can make a serious half of it. Otherwise, this one looking like it is going to end on a 6-6 score line. Which is, again, on the back of Getting Info really playing their positions and at least getting a pick apiece each round. They're keeping the economy close enough that they can battle this one back. Cryptic up through mid, and Dare going to be feeling a little bit sour on that. He had a great spot to watch as Nouns were going to come up from lower, but Good read from the IGL. Works in their benefit. Rush has been playing double doors for like the whole game on T side. Oh, and Dia just going to be a walking highlight reel on this off. The flash, though, does stop him, and the Glock for Classia works out well. Tech 9 for Rush buys him a kill as well, but CJ spots the player walking through smoke. So it's going to be all up to Rush if Nouns are going to be able to bring this one to a 7th round. Otherwise, it's looking a little bit like a 6-6 to me. Markey running around by top mid is going to make Rush make some noise. Does fall, so the possibility here. I'm left behind. Rush, not a whole lot of time left on the round. 20 seconds. We do have the read from CJ. We do have the noise being made. And Rush is going to go for the save. So General Kenobi, welcome in. And GettingInfo will take a 6th round. Well, Rush going to be able to bring that up into the final round of the half, at least give something to Junior to try and open up a 7th round for Nouns. But again, I stand by that Nouns lost that one. We're probably getting a 6-6. Are we going to get a fast fight on the B? Are we going to get a brawl out? Oh, Diazot misses. Going to give critical info to the side of Nouns to make their way on out. Right through lower tons. Maybe we'll get a brawl on Cat instead. Out with the smokes into positions. There's only one left on the side of GettingInfo, so if we do get a bomb plant, it could be trouble. Nouns grouping up for Cat. Once again, Rush playing the double doors. I feel like I keep saying that. He keeps going there. Just chilling. Markey going to be pushed back, but Dare going to be the one to cause trouble. Markey, 1-for-1 trade. News joining into the feed as well from Long. Dare does take down that op. Now it's just the Tech 9s remaining, but not going to be anything they can do against the rifles, so 6-6 scoreline. A very good return to form for GettingInfo on their opponent's map pick. But going into the T side is going to take some grit. They can win the pistol. This one could cause trouble. Map number 3. Something they are going to want, and I did see that decoy thrown into suicide. Not going to fool anybody, I don't think. Ooh, Junior getting dangerous on the great, but still taps away at the first and the second and the third. Wait a minute, Junior, what are you doing? What is this play? GettingInfo just standing still and losing their heads. Just a guillotine at the gate. Dare now has to do this one all alone. Bomb dropped in upper tons as well. That is not going to feel good if you're here for GettingInfo. Man, I want this Glock fade too. Let's see. Ooh, does take down Cryptic. Needs more than that, though, and Rush will respond. No ace for Junior. But it's still the round win for Nouns, and they'll be all too happy to take it. Somebody make sure to clip that. Gotta clip the aces, clip the 4Ks. So that is going to mean that it is a full buy out for Nouns, and they force the Dia picking up the Scout here for getting info, which again, I've called it out plenty of times. It's Dust2. It is the Scout. It is the Sniper's map. Keeping, though, respond to his teammate's death. Glaciat joining in as well, and yeah, okay. I mean, it was pistols. It was always going to be something like that. Good. Now we can get on with the real rounds. Ooh, Junior in a position to peek mid. This could be dangerous. Are we getting a tech pause? I heard a bunch of messages. No, we are not. Yeah, picking up the Tech 9 for the full buy with the rest of the squad. Looks like they want to go fast towards A long. They will make it out at the very least. The flash is working out perfectly. The spray down's working out well as well. Yeah, Marky, CJ, each with a kill apiece, and now Junior has to block this off. Has to wall off A long. Nades getting thrown into positions. The flash, but he's not quite able to hit the shots. Now it's going to be all up to Glacia, but just walks out into the field of fire. Getting info, they retain 4. So, awkward round. Good money left on Nouns, but it does seem like they just want to have some pistols tossed over. They'll allow the 8-8 save, or the 8-8 tie. Info going to be all too happy to charge on into tunnels, into the pistols. Peeping, able to take down one. Ooh, and the second, maybe? No, not quite. It is a rout. 4 players for Nouns down. Junior, last player standing. P250 in hand. Thank you for the follow. But this one looking like it's just going to be around with Getting Info's name all over it. Thank you for the follow as well. I saw that second one a little bit late there. Oh, more follows coming in. Welcome on in. Oh, there's another one. See? Thank you for hitting the follow button. Hey, appreciate you all for hitting the follow button if you haven't already. It does really help out the stream. And again, bigger number equals better. I appreciate anyone for stopping by. Is Glacia sub? So right now they are looking to finalize their 5th. They lost Infinite a few weeks ago, and now they're trying to figure out who their new 5th really is. They've been filtering through players. It is looking like Glacia is going to be their 5th, which in some ways is funny because Glacia was on Nouns before, but a very different iteration of the team. See if he can make Nouns his home on a more permanent basis here. Why did Infinite leave? Go check his Twitter. It's not my place to say. Oh, Getting Info. They're getting up Cat quite fast here. Nades gonna keep them back by just a little bit. It's still, ooh, no. Dia just bulldozes the site. Marky as well. Already a 3 versus 5 for Nouns. Getting Info. They don't have the bomb, though. That's still towards top mid and possibly spotted out here by Peeping. Will finalize the kill, but CJ answers right on back. 2 versus 4. Nouns lose another. Glacia down as well, but Rush. I know the radar HUD is laggy. I've been trying to fix that, but there's nothing I can do while the game is running. Well, Rush alone in the 1 versus 3. Ooh. Takes down 2, looking for the 3rd on Marky. Oh, and he's going to find it, Rush, with a great 3K. Ah, letting him know. Yes, I don't know why it's laggy. I have a 7800X in here. Like, my processor is no slouch. The graphics card is a 3080. I don't know, maybe it's time to upgrade to 4000 series, but I don't really want to at the moment. And that leads GettingInfo back to the full AKs out. They'll make their way out through double doors, and it's going to be a coin flip long once again, but Rush will deny Marky, at least on this round. And Junior's Scout going to be the one to really open this round up. Already 1 player down for GettingInfo. Putting shots down through the boxes. Oh, the tag does not quite hit. GettingInfo allowed plenty of space out in the long, but they can't advance. So they'll make their way on out. They'll have to make a choice at this point. A minute left, all 4 in the same spot. They will throw the smoke down, trying to make this one a long push, but they're starting to run out of options. They're starting to get wrapped. Cryptic starting to get into position. This one could get dangerous if GettingInfo don't get moving. Make their way on up, looking for ramp. News gonna be the first one up here. Ooh, good kill onto Rush, but Junior will respond. Nouns continuing to take man advantage. Dare down to 2 HP, and it's Cryptic to close it out. The wrap successful for the MP9. Nouns make it a 2-round advantage. And they bring themselves up to double digits. And now, well, CJ, the only one with real money left on GettingInfo, going to pick up the hero AK for this round, but the rest of the team looking for something on long. Once again, it's been a few long pushes for the GettingInfo side. Smokes will do a good job at keeping them back, keeping them occupied. CJ is still looking to be a nuisance here in upper tons, looking for something on the B-bomb site. Classy at just jump peeking around, and it's peeping to close that one out. But the question is, will it pull Nouns back over to the B-bomb site? That could present a massive opportunity for GettingInfo. Cryptic, though, playing from car. Oh, the flash. Oh, the peek. Rush and Cryptic. They steamroll the players long. Nouns bounce up to 11 rounds. Well, this one not yet. The story not yet closed, but GettingInfo, they need a monster round to bounce back. The money for Nouns is not yet insurmountable, so if they can win one, they'll be right back into this Dust2 game. Oh, it's going to be the fast push out long. Once again, I feel like I just keep saying, hey, they're pushing long again. CJ, though, headed on up. Cat and Cryptic not expecting the speedy push. Will reward GettingInfo with an opening, but they can't hold on as Rush continuing to make a nuisance of himself. Oh, he can't get 2. Now 2 versus 4 for Nouns. This might just present exactly the opportunity that GettingInfo have been so dearly desiring. Junior answers one back, but can't get the second. It's Dare. He's got the bomb. It's already up on site. Keeping now at this point, just going to be looking to hold on to his rifle, but he's got players both sides. Yeah, in a dangerous spot here. Peeping can't hit the shot, so getting info going to put them on notice. 2 rounds now separating these two teams. 11-9. Nouns on the cusp of a best of 3 win in 2. Already having taken their opponent's map pick of Mirage. This one, again, going into the final 4 teams here would be a massive tailwind for Nouns. Hey, they're not going for a fast long peek on Nouns' or on Getting Info's side. Rather, we're getting a double op setup out of Nouns. They're like, it's Dust2. We play ops. Peeping and Junior both picking those weapons up. Meanwhile, Cryptic gonna be the benefactor of the, or gonna be the contributor of a lot of the money there, and gonna be stuck on the 5-7. It's not gonna be feeling too great. Well, we get the players bunched up cat. Well, we got 4 here with News looking to cause trouble. Words. Double toil and trouble. News playing the double doors, but the rest of Getting Info heading up cat. Ooh, News. I have some company. The first kill is good, but Classia answers right back. No bomb plant just yet, but it will be placed into position. And Nouns, you don't want the smoke. 4 versus 4. They're just going to save. They're going to let Getting Info hit 10. Double up setup, not great for retaking, but it does at least allow the final player to pick up a rifle. Bomb will go off, and 1 round now separating these teams. There is just enough for the rest of the Nouns players to toss a FAMAS over the way of Rush, but other than that, this bye going to be feeling a little bit awkward on the Nouns side. Across the server from them, if they do manage to win the round, Getting Info should have money for that final round. Got the boost up for Dia. And again, Getting Info not going for the long peek this time around. They did it so many times. I'm glad to see them doing some different strategies. Do I know why Carson isn't playing? No. I don't know any of... Hold on. I don't know any of the Getting Info players, so I don't have any way of getting that information. But Junior going to open things up with a screamer over to Marky. Derek looking to peek on up to Cat. Carson is on vacation? Ah, well, that'd be why then. Also, hello, Slow. Welcome on in. Thank you for stopping by. And imagine having connections to the players and they give you info on what they're doing. That must be nice. All right, Getting Info looking like they want to make themselves a path through Cat. Our players for Nouns here to watch this. Junior misses the shot. That is going to allow Getting Info a ton of space up through Cat. Cryptic now has a lot of work to do. That's a good first kill, but that's all he'll get. Keeping's off, able to answer for another, and leaves News all alone. 1 versus 4. He's lost the bomb, and he's about to lose his life. And he might just lose the series as well. 12-10. Nouns knocking on the door of the final 4. Can they close this series clean? Good money left in the pockets of Getting Info. They will have the AKs picked up. And those AKs take down the double op setup of Nouns. Peeping. It's always funny to see, like, and the player that's not the designated opper picking it up. And now Getting Info once again with the a long peek, but Junior says that door is closed this time, buckos. Rush picks up a kill as well with his rifler supporting him. This one looking like this setup thoroughly shut down, although Rush falls to Dia, but Junior still prepared, still ready. 2 players remaining, 2 versus 4, and Junior just making the end of this game a highlight reel for himself. Closes this one out, takes down Murky, and it's going to be 13-10 on the side of Junior, on the side of Nouns. I'm going to say that looked pretty Nounish. Nouns advance to the final 4. Chat, if you enjoyed the stream, if you enjoyed the casting, if you want to come back for future casting, there's going to be more next week. It does look like everything is picked up for the final 4 tomorrow and Monday, so I'm just going to take a break on those and switch over to Advanced for the end of that season. I'm going to go ahead and raid out to somebody, but again, follow button good, Twitch primer good, Twitter, all of those things. All of the things good. But if you don't feel like doing any of those, again, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate you for joining me on this Nounish day. We are going to go ahead and raid out. I'm just looking for somebody to drop you off at. Let's go to Munchie. Munchie's good people. And I don't usually get to do that. So, again, appreciate you all for stopping by. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a great night. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And if